Ladies and gentlemen, the publisher of Athletic Blog, Chris Savage.
Hello, Netroots Nation! Isn't it great to be in a place where you can carry around your own map? So I live in Ann Arbor, it's like right there. I'm sorry, that was a contractually obligated joke, I had to tell it.
There you go.
You know, one of the most common things I've heard in the last day or so since we've been here is how beautiful Detroit is. Are you in agreement with this? It's a beautiful place. I'm here tonight on behalf of Michigan Democrats, progressives, proud liberals, the Motor City Cossacks. Are you out there? And most importantly, all of our hardworking activists and organizers, to welcome you to our beautiful state and our amazing city of Detroit. When I had the honor last year of announcing Detroit as the location of the 2014 Netroots Nation Conference in San Jose, this very blue state was in its third year of Republican control. At that time, I spoke about how they have taken over our cities and our schools with anti-democratic and emergency managers. I talked about how they have demonized our teachers, tried to destroy public education, and have spread for-profit charter schools across our state. Here's an interesting statistic. 25%, 1 in 4 of the charter schools in this country are in Michigan, and 80% of them are for-profit, using our tax dollars. Republicans have seized control over nearly every aspect of our state, and they've attempted to turn them into taxpayer-funded sources of corporate wealth. Since then, things really haven't gotten a lot better. More cities and school districts across the state have lost their rights to local democratic representation, as more emergency managers have been put in place. The city of Detroit is under siege by the very same banks that helped to bankrupt it, and the basic right of access to clean water is being taken away from thousands of our city's residents, even as we gather here tonight. In fact, I hope you'll join them tomorrow in their rally at noon, right outside here. It's such an outrageous act that even a United Nations panel has condemned it as a violation of human rights. Our so-called tough nerd, Governor Rick Snyder, go ahead, has proven that the only people he is actually tough on are the middle class, the poor, women, union members, and the LGBT community. And when he gets beat by my good friend, Democrat Mark Schauer in November, all of that changes. However, right now the fact is we are a blue state under occupation by corporatists and Tea Partiers. And every issue that the Netroots community fights for every single day are being played out in sharp relief in Michigan. We have, however, seen some positive things, some success stories this last year as well. For example, 2 of my personal heroes, Jane Rouse and April DeBoer, are waging a battle in the federal court to maintain their victory in overturning our state's bigoted ban on same-sex marriage. This court case, it may be not only the one that makes it so that in Michigan it's a place where you can marry whoever you love. This could literally be the one that makes marriage equality the law of the land across the entire country, so we're watching that very closely. But those 2 women are very much my heroes. Also, thanks to our Democrats in the state legislature and Congressman Gary Peters, there are no longer piles of Koch brothers pet coke blowing clouds of toxic dust onto the residents of Detroit. And by the way, when Gary Peters is done with millionaire Koch brothers candidate Terry Lynn Land, go ahead, he will be the U.S. Senator and she will be gone. Really. Every day across Michigan, activists and organizers are working on the issues that everybody in this room cares about. And we are thrilled that you have come to Detroit to share your energy, your ideas, your best practices, and your passion with all of us. In addition to infusing us with your energy and passion, we hope you'll take the story of Michigan and especially of Detroit back with you. And there are 2 very important reasons for that. First, for Detroit to succeed, we need the rest of the country to know what's happening here. We need all of America to understand that the basic democracy that our country is founded on is being assaulted on a daily basis here in Michigan. Second, what's happening in Michigan could very well come to a school or a city or a state near you. Many of us here believe that this is the testing ground for the corporatist agenda of perverting state laws and policies to the benefit of corporations and wealthy. And the rest of the country ignores that to their peril. So please enjoy your time in Detroit, learn a lot, teach a lot, make some great connections, make some great friends, And when you leave, take a little of Michigan with you so that together we can keep on winning. And when you go home and people ask you where you were, you just go like this. You say, I was right here in Detroit. Thank you very much.